All right, shalom, shalom to the elect of Israel, whoever you might be out there. I'm going to start off as always by giving our praise, our honor, our glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachak Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect out there, whoever you might be. Shalom to the 140 and 4,000. So it's going to be a quick lesson, a dream testimony, all right? And hopefully this is exhorting, to you brothers out there, all right? So, I had a dream a couple of days ago, and I told the brothers about it, it was very uplifting. And it was one of those dreams, it was from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, all right? Because, I'm a brother that gets, quite a few dreams, and it's been a while since I had one, but this one was recent. And anyway, to make a long story short, it was a dream in which I was a ruler over a city, okay? And in that dream, I was given a speech, to the people, the citizens of this, this city that I was in. And they were waiting for me to show up. And it was pretty much two grand openings for these two businesses, I guess, okay? And the people there were gathered together, and the crowds were waiting for me, and they were nervous. At the same time, they were happy to see me. And like they've been preparing for me to arrive, and I finally showed up. And when I came to the area, I floated down like I had spiritual power. I was like flying, and I floated down, and I landed on like a rock type figure, and I was above the people. All right. And they were explaining, to me what their businesses were about. And, they were seeking my approval. All right. And so, I was inquiring about, the inner workings and things like that. And the first business, okay, ended up giving me a gift, and it was like a nice garment. It was like a coat. It was white and gold. All right. And they were hoping that I liked it. You know what I'm saying? And I accepted it. And then I went over to the other business, waiting to get my approval. And, I was inquiring about, what they do, and it was like a water like restoration type business, you know what I'm saying? And they had two women as representatives, I guess, and I was speaking to them about what they do, and one of the women told me that they go through a process of purifying the water with silver and all this stuff, and she was just explaining to me the process of what they do. And I perceive these people to be heathens, man. All right, because we're gonna put them to work in the kingdom. All right. And, one of the women, I had a liking to, I ended up talking to her, and she was telling me about how her father had passed away. And in the dream, I don't know how it happened, but she just showed me a picture of him. And I ended up talking to her and whatnot. And she was very, very humble and shamefaced, something that you don't really see on this side, man. Our women, here, the women here are just like, especially in the West, fucking out of order and high-minded. It wasn't the same in this dream. And that stood out, man. All right. Shame-faced women, and it's like she knew that I was, an authority figure, man. Okay. I was like a king of some sort in this dream, man. I had power, you know what I mean? And, I ended up choosing her, man. Like, in this society, the Israelite man, they have to jump through hoops to get some box, or even to try to get a woman who's going to end up probably divorcing him and cheating on him and whatnot. It was a complete opposite in this dream, man. She was shamefaced, and she had no choice in the matter, you know what I'm saying? But she was happy that I was even, dealing with her, okay? But anyway, in the dream, we began drinking wine and whatnot. Then I woke up, like, right after that. And so that was the end of the dream, man. But nonetheless, it's scriptural. All right, that was a biblical dream. That's how I know it came from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And Lord willing, that's us men. All right, because the Lord, He says that the men who remain faithful, they're going to be in charge over cities in His kingdom. Okay, let's get there really quick in the book of Luke. All right, here we have the book of Luke, chapter 19. I'm gonna jump down to about verse 12. All right. Okay, and this is Lord Yahweh Shai speaking. All right, he's speaking a parable. Okay. Matter of fact, I'm going to start at verse 11. It says, and as they heard these things, he added and spake a parable, because he was nigh to Jerusalem, and because they thought that the kingdom of the Most High should immediately appear. And this is what Yahushua said. All right, verse 12. He said, therefore, a certain nobleman went into a far country to receive for himself a kingdom and to return. And Yahushua is speaking of himself, man. He's that nobleman, man. All right, and he's getting ready to return to establish his kingdom. But let's continue on. Verse 13. And he called his 10 servants and delivered them 10 pounds and said unto them, occupy till I come. All right, and that's, referring to money. Okay, the 10 pounds, talents or whatever. And he said, occupy till I come. All right, meaning, be busy. All right. But his citizens hated him and sent a message after him saying, we will not have this man to reign over us. And it came to pass that when he was returned, having received the kingdom, then he commanded these servants to be called unto him, to whom he had given the money, all right, see, that he might know how much every man had gained by trading. Because he told them to get to work. He said, occupy till I come, meaning, here, flip this money, man, until I get back. All right, I'm investing in you. Verse 16. Then came the first, saying, Lord, thy pound have gained 10 pounds. All right, so pretty much the first servant said, hey, look, Lord, I flipped this money and I've gained 10 more. All right, I've increased it. I doubled the money that you gave me. All right, I was busy. Verse 17. And he said unto him, well, thou good servant, because thou hast been faithful in a very little, have thou authority over 10 cities. Do you see that? That's what the Lord told that servant, man. He gave him authority to rule over 10 cities in his kingdom. Verse 18. And the second came, saying, Lord, thy pound have gained 5 pounds. And he said likewise to him, be thou also over 5 cities. You see, so he gave that servant authority over 5 cities, man. You know how great that is, man. In the kingdom of heaven. I ain't talking about here in America, man. These American Babylonian cities. I'm talking about cities in the kingdom, man. It's going to be on a whole nother level. All right. And another came, saying, Lord, behold, here is thy pound, which I have kept laid up in a napkin. So this guy right here didn't do shit. Okay. For I feared thee, because thou art an austere man. Thou takest up that thou layest not down, and reapest that thou didst not sow. And he said unto him, out of thine own mouth will I judge thee, thou wicked servant. Thou knewest that I was an austere man, meaning, Yahushua, he's a strict man. All right. Taking up that I laid not down, and reaping that I did not sow. He's like, you know how this thing operates, man. You know how this thing works. I gave you the money. I invested in you, and you were supposed to, get busy and flip that money. All right. Wherefore, then gavest not thou my money into the bank, that at my coming I might have required my own with usury, meaning interest. The Lord he's looking for interest, man. He gave us this truth, because this is synonymous to the truth, man. That's the money. And those servants are like unto the prophets, man, who are supposed to be prophesying, man, and building up the nation of Israel, man, the elect, giving them the information. All right. So anyway, verse 24, and he said unto them that stood by, take from him the pound and give it to him that have 10 pounds. And they said unto him, Lord, he have 10 pounds. For I say unto you, that unto every one which hath shall be given, and from him that have not, even that he have shall be taken away from him. Okay. And yeah, man, this is what the Lord is saying. He in the parable, he's saying that the servants, the prophets, okay, Amos 3 and 7, they have a job to do, man. And our job is to, flip the Lord's money, which is this truth. And that's why you see us on the highways and hedges making videos, all right, posting videos to edify the elect, man, to bring in those who are bid into the marriage, all right, those who are supposed to come into this truth, edifying the Lord's elect. That's our job as the prophets, man, as the teachers, all right. And those who receive this truth and they don't do anything with it, all right, and the Lord has commanded them to go work, and they just sit back and sit on the Lord's money, being this truth, the Lord gonna take whatever he got All right. And he ain't going to get shit. Okay. You see, we've been commanded to do this work, man. The Lord, all right, he's not here right now, but he will be returning very shortly. And he's going to reward those, all right, those faithful servants who were obedient unto him, man. Okay. So there you go. And in that dream, you know, I was a ruler over a city, man. The Lord is going to do that for his men. Let's get a few precepts. All right, here we have the book of Revelation, chapter 1. I'm going to start at verse 5 and read down. It says, and from Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach, who is the faithful witness and the first begotten of the dead and the prince of the kings of the earth, unto him that loved us and washed us from our sins in his own blood. All right. And have made us kings and priests unto the Most High and his Father. To him be glory and dominion forever and ever. Amen. Or so be it. Okay. You see that? The Lord is making the Israelite man. All right. We're going to be a nation of kings and priests, man. Rulers on the planet Earth. But he has the 144,000, those prophets who are going to be exalted in that day, man. See, there's levels to the kingdom of Israel, man. You have Yahweh, you have Yahweh Shai, then you have the 144,000, man. Starting with the 12, disciples. Okay, but the 144,000, those are those prophets who are doing the job today. All right, the job that the Lord has given them today by preaching his word with 100% truth. You know, they're going to receive dominion over portions of the earth, man, and other planets. All right. You see? So, without further ado, let's get a couple more precepts. We're going to close this out. Okay. This is Hebrews chapter 6 and verse 10, showing you that the work that we do is not in vain, man. All right. Now it says, for the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed toward his name. All right. Yahweh Shai Shai. In that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. You see, the Lord gonna reward his prophets, man. Those who continue on to the end, they're gonna have great reward in the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, they're gonna have authority, man, given to them by Yahweh Shai. All right, and we desire that every one of you do show the same diligence to the full assurance of hope unto the end. We gotta remain diligent, man, in our work, man, to the end. That ye be not slothful, but followers of them who through faith and patience inherit the promises, man. All right. Now, all the nation of Israel is going to inherit the promises, man, you know, but the prophets, man, you know, the 144,000 men, they're going to receive special rewards, man. All right. And we pray that we're of that number, man, Lord willing. Okay. Now, I got one more. We're going to close it out. All right, we're going to close with this. All right, it's the book of Micah, chapter 4 and verse 8. And it says, and thou, O tower of the flock, the stronghold of the daughter of Zion, unto thee shall it come, even the first dominion. The kingdom shall come to the daughter of Jerusalem. All right, now who is that speaking of, man? It's speaking of the elect. Okay, and the top of the elect is going to be the 144,000, man, that governing body of the nation of Israel, man. All right. The governing body is a position of authority, man, underneath Yahweh Shai. All right, the tower of the flock. Okay, so there it is right there, man. We want to receive that first dominion, you know what I'm saying, with Yahweh Shai. We want to be rulers with Yahweh Shai, man, when he establishes the kingdom of heaven. All right. So in that dream, man, that's you know, I believe that was portrayed as, man, having authority and ruling over the heathen, man. Okay. So yeah, just a quick dream testimony. Hopefully it was exhorting to the elect, whoever you might be out there, man. Continue to do the work, man. The Lord got great rewards coming for those who endure to the end, man. Through all this tribulation we get ready to go through, man. All right, there's a reward for all this, man. So I'm ending right there. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak, Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, and Kwam Yasharala in the Bible. Shalom.